Today I want to talk to you the difference between like a civil restraining order and a domestic violence temporary order of protection restraining order. Hi, my name is Attorney Anthony Spratly. I'm the owner and founder of Genus Law Group here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where we practice family law. We practice this throughout the state of New Mexico. So we get many inquiries. It's probably one of our most sought after topics for legal advice is about restraining orders, whether or not someone should get one, or how they should pursue this. And we also get questions about civil restraining orders as well. So typically a family law attorney does not get involved with civil restraining orders. Civil restraining orders normally involve folks that aren't part of your household, so they're not like a boyfriend or a parent, or some sort of like household member, right? So think about household member. If they're not part of your household, again, it's probably not a civil restraining order, and it's something that we wouldn't handle for you here at Genus Law Group. But you can get a civil order restraining order, but again, a whole different process that we're not involved with. Now, on the family law front, there's what's called a domestic violence temporary order of protection that can be issued, or a petition for order of protection through the family law division. Those matters are normally distinguished like in the case caption as a DV, right? Domestic violence. So in those cases, generally when we get involved in those cases is after a person has already filed for the petition, and then there's a hearing set. Then they come to us asking us to represent them as a petitioner who's seeking the order of protection from the other party, or from the respondent who's being charged with some allegations of domestic violence or abuse, and they're seeking representation at that domestic violence order of protection hearing. The important thing about, I guess, both the civil and a domestic violence order of protection is that both of them are civil filings. They're not criminal in nature. They're civil proceedings, and so there's no risk of jail time in either of those scenarios with regards to what happens at the outcome of that hearing. But again, the temporary order of protection through the domestic violence court is something that we help out folks with all the time. So when they come to our office, or they call us and they explain to us their scenario, typically I say, it sounds like it meets the definition of a household member. It sounds like it rises to the level of abuse. It's really up to you to decide if you want to take the next step to get the order of protection. If not, we don't draft the petitions that you submit to the domestic violence court. That's on you, because they want you to go and fill out the statement, and then they'll issue that order of protection if they believe that there's sufficient probable cause to issue that temporary order of protection, and then subsequently set a hearing, and then have a hearing on whether or not that order of protection should be extended. Well, folks, that's a wrap. Again, if you want more information on restraining orders, and specifically domestic violence order protections, reach us at www.genuslawgrp.com. You can also get more information from our podcast at Apple Podcasts, and the name of that podcast is the Protect Your Success Podcast. All right, have a great day.